Would you consider yourself more of a Pyrex person or a Fenton person? Hiya Dishes, how about a quick shopping trip with me to the Salvation Army? It's gonna be really quick. I see these unmarked enamel pans all the time. You'll see I find another one that's marked. Here it is. I think maybe the lids were mismatched. I can't remember. And if I remember correctly, one would fit inside the other one, or they're just slightly different sizes. So this one says Bumper Harvest, made in China. Does anyone know anything about those enamel pans? I don't. Look at this, an early American press cut anchor Hocking butter dish. These do very well for me. There's that same aluminum pitcher that was here last time we went shopping here. Look at this. What do you think of this? It was $5.99 for the set. I think there were 6 cups and a tray. It was made in India, and I believe it was silver plate. I could be wrong. Then I saw these coasters, which also looked like they were probably silver plate. I wonder if they went together. I don't know. Look at this sweet unmarked lemon dish. I'm gonna just tell you right now, I did not buy it, and I don't know why. It's adorable. This Waring multi-speed hand mixer in the box in pretty 1970s avocado green. Have you ever heard of this brand? I am not familiar with this brand. Look at that price. This was hiding in the electronics section. I don't know why, and it was in rough shape. This was a mid-century monster. I can't imagine that many people smoking in the living room. Well, actually I can, because I grew up in that era. Anyway, this was a California pottery piece, and it was in really great condition from what I could tell. It was probably a foot long. It was probably 11 or 12 inches, and it weighed a ton. There were so many fun mid-century things there that day, especially from the 70s, which is kind of late mid-century, but I remember the 70s well. I liked this piece, but there was a big chip in the right-hand corner, as you can see. But I was kind of grooving on the 70s theme in the store that day. It's about all I have today. Remember these acrylic frames? 70s. Some kids brought their puppy in, and its cuteness was just overwhelmingly distracting. So why don't you meet me in the parlor, and we'll have a cuppa, and I'll show you the few things I found today. Hiya Dishes! I am so glad you cannot see the other side of this camera, because this parlor is a disaster. So I bought just a few things on that trip to Salvation Army. I spent $14 altogether. I don't remember if anything was on sale or not that I bought. I did write down, what I paid for things. Yeah, I left some things behind there. We'll kind of start with that. What did you think of that little silver tray, that little cordial set? When I went back and looked at the footage, I almost wish I would have bought that, but I didn't. I didn't buy that, so we'll kind of start with that. I didn't buy the enamel cookware. I don't know that pattern made in China. I find that all the time. Does anyone know how old that stuff is? I really don't have any idea. Anyhow, let me show you what I bought that you did not see in that video. So I found these. These are New Year party invitations by Drawing Board Greeting Cards. Yeah. These are from the 1970s. And do you remember Schoolhouse Rock? I do. I grew up on that. That is how I basically got through elementary school. And this reminds me of those cartoons. And here's the back. It says, let's ring in the new year. Do you remember when people sent invitations to everything? Birthday parties and anniversary parties, baby showers. Yeah, I love this. And what did I pay for this? It's got it says $1.25 on it here. And then there's also a sticker reduced to 62 cents. Isn't that funny? And I paid, there's 10 cards in here. I paid 99 cents, 1970s. And I will probably sell this. Do you like it? Great, it's still in the plastic and everything. And I bought these just, I don't know, just, you know, it's easy to pick up little stickers and things that I can set aside, use for packaging or whatnot, gifts. So these were just some Hallmark stickers made in the USA. I don't know how old they are. They might be a little bit vintage. And I got some fairy lights. These still have, they paid $1.99. These had like a little coppery wire on them, and it came with a little glittery clothespin to hang them on or hang things on them. So these are a great thing to pick up because they can be expensive. Yeah, I think it's just missing a little clothespin here, but plenty of those things. And these were $1.99. They takes 3 double A's. Fairy lights on copper wire. I thought they were kind of pretty. And I bought this wrapping paper. This is a Gibson Greeting Company for 99 cents. I just liked the width of it. It's 15 inches wide, and then there's 3 yards in it, and it was 99 cents. I thought it was a pretty pattern. Another great thing to pick up at thrift stores. Yeah, and those things I'm keeping. The fairy lights, the wrapping paper, and the stickers. The invitations will be for sale eventually. And this, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I may decide to sell it. I kind of dig it. It's an old lint brush. How old? I don't know, 70s. It says magic brush. Do you remember your parents having one like this? I do. I totally remember my mom and dad having one of these. You know, there was a lot of corduroy and velvet in the 70s. So it says magic brush molded in USA, and I saw something I wanted. It says Helmac Products HB 300, Flint, Michigan, molded in USA. But it says Helmac, Helmac, and it's in great condition. And that was, did I pay $1.99 for that? What did I pay for that? Nope, I paid 99 cents for that. Yep. And did you see that picture frame? Do you remember those acrylic frames? And there were the ones that were little cubes, you know, for photos. Yeah, I didn't end up picking that one up. I might have gone back another time and picked it up, but I found this just before I was checking out. It was 99 cents. Probably from the same era. This one might have been a little bit later, but it's for recipes. You just slip in your recipe card there and set it on your kitchen counter and keep it from getting dirty. But I thought this was kind of cool. I was just gonna hang on to this, and I don't know, I might send it on with something. I don't know. Would you use something like that when you're cooking in the kitchen? Do you have recipes written on little 3x5 cards? It's about a 3x5 size for a 3x5 card. Yep, I bought that for 99 cents. Stuff I don't need. So, you saw the Anchor Hocking butter dish. I did pick it up. I didn't wash it before starting my video because I knew you would want to just see the video, right? It is in perfect condition. Yes, it was a little bit expensive at $3.99, but I have sold every one I've ever listed. Not that that's, thousands or anything like that, but I can get about $15 for it. And it's easy to ship and people enjoy it, and it's in great condition. There were no chips or cracks. There's some very faint little use scratches on the bottom, which you would expect to see. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Look at this pretty mug. This will be for sale eventually, but I wanted to use it this time. And you saw that little mixer that I found over in the electronics section. It was $15.99, which would be a negative resale value. You would never probably get that for it. I don't know that brand. It was a cool color. It was in great condition. It wasn't faded. It wasn't banged up. The box was nice, but I plugged it in. They have an area where you can plug things in, and it just worked improperly. They were kind of glitchy. So I left it there, as hard as it was to leave something in such great condition in the box. There was made in the USA, but I don't know that brand. Are any of you familiar with that brand? Did your mom or grandma or auntie or dad or uncle or anyone you know have that brand of mixer? It was a classic 70s color, wasn't it? So I don't know why they had it marked so high. They normally don't have things marked quite that high. I guess they thought it was special. So in the electronics section, I saw that Carnival glass butter dish, and it was in horrible condition. And I thought, is this, glass that can't be redeemed or what? And I thought, I'll go ahead and take a chance on it, because I did not see any chips or scratches or anything. And it took a little elbow grease, but I got it shiny, shiny, beautiful. And I knew it was probably a reproduction. It just kind of had that color to it. This was an issue made by Indiana Glass, and they called this color Windsor Blue. I think, yeah, Windsor Blue. And it was very popular. I did do research, and now I can't remember. I think it was produced in the 70s and 80s. If I'm incorrect, I'll try to look that up and put some sort of notation in here. But it was very popular in the pieces they put out, and it's still popular. So these sell for about 30 bucks. And this one, like I said, is in excellent condition. There's no chips or cracks. That would look so pretty on your breakfast table. Yeah. And I only have one more thing. And I don't remember when I saw this. I wrote it in with my haul, so I must have found it on that shopping trip. And I've had good luck selling tins, especially little cutesy bear tins like this. This is a little Unesco tin, and it was made in the 80s. Let me look at my little note here. I called it a Quilted Bear Tin because it looks, the pattern looks like a little patchwork quilt, and so do the little bears. And it's meant to look like a little lunch pail. And I think there were other designs made like this with the little lunchbox style. And they had little figures in them. Like they had little bear figures or whatever it might have been. This one didn't come with that, but that's okay. I think someone will still enjoy it. It's in great shape. 1984, Unesco. You can see it right there. Yeah, wouldn't that be cute for your little one to put their lunch or their little toys in? My friend has a little granddaughter who I absolutely adore, and she loves to put all her little toys in little boxes like this. And I think that's really fun. So someone will enjoy that, and I pay for this. It was only 99 cents. So why not? Well, thanks for joining me for a cuppa in the parlor. Are you guys enjoying the giveaways? I know I've only done 2, but yeah, I plan to do that every month. And I'd like to know, what some of your interests are. So Would you consider yourself more of a Pyrex person or a Fenton person? So maybe just let me know in the comments. I'm not saying I have those things to give away, but maybe things that are along those lines, or maybe I do have those things to give away. So I just kind of want to know where your interests lie, or if you want to say something else, say something else. I really appreciate you shopping with me and coming back to the parlor for a cuppa. Ta!